this is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today. Today is Saturday, April 19th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the Insta, the Pinterest. I got to get rid of some of those. Really, I really got to figure that out. I got to do it this week. Seriously. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. Whatever does not fit, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Rare Rebel. I'm getting on kind of late. I had dinner late. I was on the phone for a minute with somebody. Apparently I'm going to have company for Easter. I was not planning on that. Good thing I'm making enchiladas. I had to run out and get a cake. I wrote chapter 21 of book 3. Going to work on 3 more chapters tomorrow, see how far I get. We got one on the table. And I just got to watch a little bit of a live of my favorite one of my favorite readers, almost my absolute favorite reader. It's a real toss-up between him and someone else. I'll never understand why people get on the internet and just act like morons. Like, why do we get on there just to say stupid shit? If you want to be racist, go be racist somewhere else. If you want to be sexist, go be sexist somewhere else. If you want to demean somebody, go demean your dog. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything. It's that easy, right? If it doesn't help the conversation. Anywho, we got 2 on the table. Ooh. It's in, this one is, Okay, we got 2 in the reverse. I gotta look at the cards. I'm like, wait a minute. Four on the table, 2 cards in reverse. Five on the table, 2 in reverse. Six on the table. Six on the table, 2 in reverse. Seven on the table, 2 in reverse, and 1 that's questionable. It didn't come out in the reverse, but it came out like exactly sideways on the table. Like somebody has a question. And I'm not kidding. Oh, man. I love my world. Don't you love your world? Don't you love where you are? Don't you love who you are and how you are? Apparently that's questionable as well. We got 8 on the table. 2 in reverse. Let's do 2 more shuffles here. 2 more shuffles. One more shuffle. All right, we got 9 with bottom of the deck. I'm going to set this over here on the windowsill. We've got blocked, spiritual upgrade in the reverse, have confidence in the reverse, new direction, self-love. Hold on, I got to take a sip of my, or like 3 sips. That's just water. I don't know why I feel the need to tell you guys what it is, but it's just water. We got 6 of Pentacles. We got the Divine Masculine. It came out exactly sideways. We got the Water Element. It also came out exactly sideways. We're going to talk about it. And bottom of the deck, stay grounded. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. You can change this to a feminine, a divine feminine energy if you need to. It doesn't matter. I got masculine energy. I probably got masculine energy right freaking now. I hate it when I get like updates for like social media. Like I post and I create and then I walk away and my job is done for the day. Like I don't want to. I gotta figure out how to turn off like the notifications for like Instagram and TikTok and stuff because I don't really need it. All right. I'm going to assume this ain't you, but if it's you, take how it resonates. Like I said, always be honest about your situation, okay? Someone is blocked spiritually. I'm going to say if this person is healing or has had any type of healing, that's at a block too. Like that's at a standstill too, okay? This person doesn't have any confidence. Okay, so they might not technically have confidence in themselves, but the real lack of confidence comes from the fact that whoever this quote unquote divine masculine energy is, they feel like they're blocked by the divine. Like this is some type of divine blocking. The thing is whoever this masculine energy is, they know they have to go in a new direction. Okay? They know they need to work on themselves. Self-love, further healing, further spiritual journey, right? They need to keep going. They know they have to do this. They're being blocked from it. And again, they feel like it's a divine block. So the Six of Pentacles, when I look at this card, I think of it as options. Like you can go one way, you can go the other. This is someone, because the divine masculine energy card came out sideways, this is someone that has been there. Okay, they've been considered divine masculine energy, but they no longer are that. It's kind of like being at like a crossroads, or you know how like you watch movies or read books and like, back in the day, and they're always like, oh, the wrong part of town, right? Like she grew up in the wrong part of town, or he grew up in the wrong part of town, or they work in the wrong part of town. This person is like just over the line of not being a divine masculine energy. They were. There's absolutely nothing here to tell me or to indicate what they did to fall from that title. But it would make sense that they would know that they're being divinely blocked if they were in that place and then they fell. Because the divine would be like, no, you're no longer divine. You fell from that. That's no longer your title. You're just a masculine. But they're like just over the line. This person, this masculine energy, is a water element. Now that came out on Sideways as well. So they could either be a water element or they have some of it in their chart. Water element is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. There's nothing here to indicate there's another person. This is about one person. This reading is about this masculine energy. So they are the water element, or again, they have it in their chart. This person needs to stay grounded. So here's the deal. Whoever this former divine masculine energy is, they're blocked from some type of spiritual upgrade, or like, because like I said, I think this person was already like healing on a spiritual journey, whatever, and they must have done something to make them, right, like just over the line. Here's the thing. Even if you feel like this person feels, this masculine feels like they've been divinely blocked spiritually, right? That does not mean that you can't continue to self-love, that you can't continue to try and heal yourself, that you can't continue to ground yourself, that you can't choose that new, healthier direction for yourself. Because when you do that against all odds, against what the divine thinks you're going to do, you're actually kind of showing them, right? Like, hey, I'm still here. I made a mistake. I faltered. I'm human. Love me anyway, and let me continue to work on myself. Why would you stop? Whoever you are, why would you stop? Continue forward. This reading pisses me off because it gives the energy of somebody that's like gonna fold, because they're like, oh, well, I guess God doesn't want me to change. I guess God doesn't want me to be better. No. Everyone is given obstacles. Everyone is given, like, the little maze where the mouse runs in and you got to find the cheese, right? Do you want to find the cheese or do you not want to find the cheese? I love cheese. I'll fucking run in that maze all damn day. Give me my cheese. It pisses me off because just because you hit one blockage, it doesn't mean you fold. It doesn't mean you fall. It doesn't mean you fail. It means you keep going and you put in more effort and you work your ass off even more. I think I told you guys in another video, I don't know, like last week or a couple weeks ago, that when I had the issue with the bathroom flooding, and I had to have my toilets replaced, and I still have to take care of my neighbor's bathroom whenever she decides what the hell she's going to do. I cried. Like, I literally cried because I'm like, holy shit, I'm going to have to take all the money I've saved for my book to self-publish my book this summer, this fall. I'm going to have to take all that money and I'm going to have to buy these damn toilets. I'm going to have to fix my neighbor's bathroom, possibly fix my bathroom, right? Like, what the hell? I was, when I found out, when I was refinancing my condo in January, same thing. I ended up having to fork out $2,000 for closing costs that I wasn't expecting, because I told my money guy, I said I can't put out anything for closing. And then I had to put out $750 for the papers from the association. And then I had to put out a little over $1,000 for the actual closing cost. And I was lucky because he actually got it down for me. Because it was actually, I think it was like almost 1,300. So it would have been a little over 2,000. He got it down for me. The thing is I still couldn't afford that. Again, that was going to eat into my book money. And I cried. I cried at work in front of one of my guy friends, one of my young guy friends there. And I picked myself up and I'm like, okay, we're done crying. We're going to finish work. We're going to go home. We're going to figure it out. And I did. I went home and I figured it out. Life is not easy. What if I have not said this in a long time, y'all, but I'm going to say it for you today. Death is easy. Life is hard. I've died before at the age of 7 and came back. Death is easy. Death is nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's like some white light and then you're gone. In those moments of death, you're so busy already transforming over to another plane, another timeline, another lifetime, whatever you want to call heaven. It's not really heaven, it's just really a state of mind. But you're already transferring over there as you're dying. I didn't feel anything when I was dying. I'm pretty sure at the age of 7, I broke my back and I broke my neck. And I stopped breathing. And as I started to stop breathing, when I was trying to take a breath and I couldn't breathe, there was a slight moment of panic, and then it was gone because I was already in the light. It was easy. It was so easy. It was so beyond easy. Is that everybody's experience? Probably not. But I'll tell you what, life is so much harder than that moment was. Life is always going to throw you obstacles. You're always going to get lemons instead of lemon cake, right? I could have just said lemonade. What was I thinking? I do like lemon cake. You think the divine is holding you back? You think that they don't want you to go any further because you fucked up once? You need to show them. Whoever this is, they need to show them. You're not betting on the wrong horse. You're betting on the underdog. It's going to take me a minute. Tell them that. Tell them you're going to make mistakes. Tell them you need their love and guidance. Tell them you need their mercy and their grace. You know, if you believe in that thing. And if you don't believe in that, then why do you think somebody's blocking you? Do your boo thing. Who cares, right? Everything's a learning experience. If you did something, if this person, this water element, this masculine did something to fall from grace, and they're like just over the line, fucking redeem yourself already. Like, why is this even a reading? Whoever they are, whoever you are, whatever, fucking get your shit together and get back over that line so that you're the damn divine masculine already. You're talking to the wrong person, because I've made so many mistakes. Pages and pages of mistakes. And God has never left my side. I don't want to even get into, don't even talk to me about all the things you've been through and God's been by your side, then why didn't he help you? Why didn't he protect you? God can't do everything. Never mind the fact that I sign on for the life that I lived, that I'm living. So all the things that I've encountered in my life, that was fated, that was destined. If I go back to when I was fetus Kim, when I was pre-fetus Kim, like this would have been what I signed up for when I came down here, when I was born, when I was rebirthed. Because how many lifetimes have I lived before? And they've all been variations of a theme. Do you want to know what my theme is? Beauty, spirituality, sexuality. You can't have the good without the bad and the ugly. That's what I signed up for. You know, if you believe in that thing. And again, I've made mistakes like everybody else. Anybody else. Like whoever this dude is. Or dudette. But I always redeem myself. For myself. You can always repent and ask for mercy and love and guidance. But it's the person that fixes their mistakes, heals from it, that the divine recognizes. Whoever this is, whoever you are, fix your mistake and keep moving in a new direction, grounded, loving yourself, improving upon yourself in whatever way you see fit. I'm going to leave it there. Because I could just ramble about the same thing all night long. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope you all are having a great evening, day, wherever you are. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.